And take two, go. If you were to start a new venture today, these are the 4 Facebook campaigns to have in place. Again, if someone were starting a new venture today, these are the 4 Facebook campaigns that you need to have in place. And these are the Facebook advertising campaigns. So that's what you have to look forward to. I'm going to give you a little bit more of a teaser as well. This comes from none other than John Parks of a ClickFunnels fame. So I am in the what's called the 2 Comma Club X, and it's Russell Brunson's and ClickFunnels training coaching program. It's super cool. It's super awesome. We get to jump on at least a couple of trainings a month. And today I got to jump on 2. One was with John Parks. He runs Facebook advertising for ClickFunnels. And they spend a lot of money on Facebook ads, and they know what they're doing. So listen in. You know when someone is selling from stage and at the end, the audience gets up and rushes to the back of the room to buy? That's a table rush. My name is Mischa Z, and the Table Rush Talk Show is all about bringing you the tools, strategies, and tactics that you can use to grow your audience and inspire them to buy. Okay, so here we go. So I was on this training today, the 2CCX coaching, and this is live training with John Parks, who again is, I don't know what his title is, but he's doing all the Facebook ads for ClickFunnels. And if you are unfamiliar with ClickFunnels, they're direct response marketing software. They have they have great software for that, some premier software for that. They're leaders in the field on giving you the tools you need to thrive with funnels and direct response marketing on the interweb. Lots of cool stuff. I don't know if I want to go down this rabbit hole. Time check, and this is definitely part 1. Anyhow, so ClickFunnels, Google it. If you're unfamiliar with ClickFunnels, Google ClickFunnels, Google Russell Brunson, heck, Google John Parks, Google funnel marketing, and you will see some really cool stuff. These guys, again, are leaders in the game on online marketing for their style. There's other players as well. But where do I want to go with this? And when I say funnels, we don't want to confuse like a traditional sales funnel, right? I'm a sales guy, love sales. I was in sales as a career for 20 years. First as financial services, as a retail commodities broker. Boiler room telemarketing basically is what that was. That's how I cut my teeth. Do I say that proudly? Other than that, I survived it, and I tried to do it. It's just that's a crazy business, said with love. So I got to do that for 2 or 3 years. I have a ton of stories around that. But I cut my teeth on old school boiler room telemarketing, and then got hired out of there into the 2000 .com bubble, and got to sell tech products, data colocation for a few years. And that's where I started doing door to door. I would do phone campaigns, and then also door to door sales. So I was walking into the .coms in the San Francisco Bay Area, asking to speak to the the CEO, the CTO, the general manager, CTO, chief technology officer, CIO, chief information officers, all these C titles, and they were all over the place. The money was flowing, but I got to learn how to sell, walking in and asking to meet people, and did that for a few years, and then serendipitously That means by a stroke of luck and begrudgingly, in 2001, tail end of 2001, I ended up in mortgage as a home loan officer. It was the only job I could get. My brother-in-law was a manager of a Wells Fargo home loan office in Oceanside, California. So from San Francisco Bay Area to Oceanside to where I worked to North County, San Diego, which is Encinitas, Carlsbad, Del Mar, all that area. That's where I landed and thrived in home loans for 15 years. There you go. There's the picture. Thank you for listening to that. But I lay that as the framework of sales. And in mortgages, I was running teams of telemarketers, doing a ton of telemarketing on my own, lots of mailers to get the phone to ring, emails, all that stuff. But you talk about sales funnels, but a traditional sales funnel, like you call 120 people and then, 10 are interested, and then, 2 say yes and X say no, and you've got this funnel, right? And you follow up. And it's like that traditional sales funnel. Some people have longer sales cycles. I do best in short sales cycles, it seems, but more of that funnel. But we've got funnels in tech land or on the interweb, sales funnels. And what happens is somebody goes onto the landing page. Hopefully you craft a good story that entices them to buy, and then there's upsells and downsells and all sorts of things. It's a funnel. Or you tell the story and then somebody books a sales call. So there's lead funnels, sales funnels, application funnels, cart funnels, all these funnels designed to maximize sales and maximize interaction with your customers. And I love it. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a great way to sell. I'm all in on it. I love it. I 4 years ago, stumbled across Russell Brunson, .com secrets, and Launch. I never got this book though, but someone recommended Launch. But I was in the middle of getting my kids through high school, so I was a single stay-at-home dadding, and was clear now was not the time. Then wasn't the time. A couple more serendipitous events, lucky events, coincidental events. That's what serendipitous is like, saying coincidental. I end up a year ago in Russell Brunson land because he's one of the best marketers in the world. Wow, this is going to be like a four-part series, but I just want to lay the foundation. Where am I going? But yeah, so a year and a half ago ish, I was like, yeah, now's the time. Kids are out of high school. It's time for Mischa's creativity to rebirth in funnel land, internet land. Definitely no desire for me to go back to mortgages for whatever reason. I gave up my seat for good. I had a ton of success in mortgages, but I've mentored one or two people along the way, just helped get them going, but not my time to be in that business anymore. Again, sacrificed my seat or gladly gave away my mortgage loan officer seat. So I've been all in the funnel game for about a little over a year. And again, part of that is being in the 2 Comma Club X. You can Google that too. You could literally type in the number 2 CCX and see what comes up. It's an awesome coaching program. I will get to John Parks and the Facebook campaign stuff, but perhaps we're going to have to wait for another episode. till episode 2, um, because I want to talk about the power of coaching, and the power of a good, mastermind style group. Now, the 2CCX is the second. Russell Brunson also has his inner circle, so that's like the highest level. That's for the super achievers, the super successful ones that are they've hit a certain, their businesses hit a certain level. And yeah, you are having success. You know how to craft a story, you know how to sell, and your product serves a niche very well. When you land in the inner circle, for sure, you're figuring it out well. Like it's not cheap. Anyhow, I just say that just to again set the groundwork for what I'm talking about, what's going on. And so coaching, it's the first time in my life I've really invested in a coach, and coaching to this level. Right? It's expensive. It's but it's powerful. What can I say? The investing in yourself. Like, I was more of a lone operator, and I bought lots of tapes and courses. And I've done many of those. And as far as my business career is concerned, but I never like took the next level where you got personal coaching. And so, what else can I say about that? I've had great mentors. I had Darren, my mentor in the loan business. Amazing. Like, wow. He laid the foundation for me to have a ton of success, and just a good man, and really just, whew, I don't know what else to say. So I've had great mentors along the way in the financial services. Met a couple of good guys. One guy just really, yeah. I what's his name? I can't remember. It's a while ago. And if I had this episode more together, I would tell you specifically what I learned from them. But I'll save that. I'll save that for other episodes. But I've never done like the paid for coaching. So all the mentors I've had in sales and business have been within the company, and which is awesome. And then, Zig Ziglar, I was all in on Zig Ziglar and all that era of tapes and courses and all those things. So holy Toledo. So now I'm have invested in the 2CCX, and the knowledge and the access to people who are really good at what they do, top of their game, who are, people to learn from, the networking. It's crazy. It's awesome. I was on a call with the Facebook, the dude who does Facebook marketing for ClickFunnels. That's a big budget. I'd tell you what the budget is. The monthly budget. It's a lot. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end that episode with this and say, hey, it's where I am. It's the people I'm hanging out with. They'll be a part of this little 1, 2, 3, 4 part series where I'll talk about the coaching class I was on with Russell Brunson. There was 30 of us on there, like chatting with Russell Brunson, and then people who had specific questions about what they were doing got to talk with Russell and get inspired genius ideas. And there's dialogue going back and forth. And I'm sure you've seen the videos going around, but Russell and his company, the people that he started it with, I think they were offered over $1 billion for their company, and they turned it down. And so These are like seriously smart marketers and business people. If that doesn't get you excited, then I don't know. I don't know what else to do to open the loop. But I'm going to talk about what I learned today and share it with you. There you go. So that's part one. Listen to part at least 2 and 3, because we're going to have a John Parks part 2 and most likely a Russell Brunson part 3 and perhaps a part 4. But anyway, there you go. Enjoy the day and listen to the next 2 episodes for sure. Peace out. Love to all. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Table Rush Talk Show. For resources to help you sell your stuff, go to belove.media/resources. That's belove.media/resources. And be sure to subscribe, comment, 5-star, and share. Thank you again for listening.